Alright, I'm not going to talk about 1 to 3 bans too much, but I think Talia definitely needs to be touched. Yeah, okay, perfect. Because BDD and Faker, good Talia players, especially BDD, and it's really OP dispatch. Oriana ban's good. Piosik. Gonna get Viego ban against him. Fine. Ashe ban against Keria. Good. Yeah, target bans. Ooh, Azir ban. Is Smolder gonna get banned? Hui ban. What? That's Senna first pick in my books. Then they take Karma. I was thinking Kalista as well, but I don't know, Karma Kalista to me is pretty shit, because now they pick Nautilus, and Owner's Rel is open, and I think they should go for Owner Rel or Vi. And then what, they play Kalista. I think they should deny Rel. Deny Rel or pick Vi. Aatrox pick. Ooh, they're forcing the hand at KT. Now, they have a few options here, KT. They can match top, they can pick mid and ban because there's so many mid bans. Or they can pick supports. So they have Renata, Camille, Gnar, Udyr. Their other options were mid laners, right? They could have just picked like, what's a BDD classic? I don't know, example, Akali, ban 2 mids, it's whatever. I'm surprised they didn't pick Rel or Vi here. Okay, well there's Rel, I think Vi is coming afterwards. Then they can look to ban tops that play into Aatrox, whatever perfect plays. Could look for Udyr ban. Yeah, Cassante ban's good. I already hate KT's comp. I hate Karma Kalista together. I've said this so many times. This should be a Vi ban, right? Vi, Sejuani. I mean, they could ban Poppy, but I think it should be Vi or Sejuani. TF ban. TF ban? Okay. I mean, I think they can... I mean, they have Karma Flex, and they can just pick jungle here and counter Faker's pick. If he picks TF, they could just play... Sylas or some shit. I don't know if it's good, though. We'll see. Because Nico Nocturne's up. Lee Sin ban. Okay, so Sin, Vi, Maokai, Sedge. I wouldn't say Maokai. I don't know. And the top, they have Gnar, Udyr. What else is perfect play? I don't think he plays Camille. Yeah, Udyr. Perfect Udyr, man. He plays it all split long. Nico's disabled. What would Faker pick here? TF, Hui, Oriana ban, Talia, Azir. Can't play Nico. Would he play Corki? Into Karma, I think LeBlanc's not the best, so yeah. Okay, I mean, he has like a 20-game win streak on Corki. I'm not even kidding. He's like 20-0 so far on Corki. It's crazy. Alright, Piosik, what do you got for us? You got something cooking? I don't think you've got anything. I think you've got a Sejuani probably, but it's trash actually. Oh my god, what do you have? You need an AD jungle carry. Alright, that was a fun draft. I'm surprised they went Poppy. I think they went Poppy to preemptively cover off Xin Zhao on 5. Because Xin Zhao on 5 is the only way they get 80 damage on jungle, right? Kindred's not gonna work. Where's KT's damage? Their damage is not that bad actually. It's just their damage falls off. If you think about it, their damage early, Karma Xin Zhao, mega strong against Corki. Kalista, incredibly strong. It's just past 20 minutes, if they're not ahead, they fall off quite hard because they get outranged, right? Corki Senna is going to outrange them. If I had to choose who to favor this game based on draft, I would favor KT. I like KT's draft a bit more. Kalista Renata, really powerful into Senna North. Corki is really useless early game against Karma Xin Zhao mid jungle, so they can control the game mid bot side. And I think Perfect can get top push and go even. But it's T1. They're probably gonna fall behind early in this matchup and then randomly carry in a team fight. I like KT's draft. I like how many options they have. They have loads of options this game. Hello there. Don't forget to subscribe before you watch this video. But thanks for watching before you've watched it. The only like negative sides to KT's draft obviously is they get outscaled and outranged in the long run, and they have a really good Poppy matchup into Kalista. Kalista Xin Zhao, which stops a lot of their fighting. Also, I think KT's engage is very lackluster. Their engage is based on like someone walking up and getting hit. They don't have like a snap click button to go in. So yeah, if they fall behind KT against Corki package Poppy Aatrox, that's Kalista's one shot. Ward on Raptors level 1, track Xin Zhao's pathing. Think you can be very vulnerable to Xin Zhao if he does like 3 camps. He can look for early top gank, he can look for early mid gank. T1 has no AP. Yeah, they do. They have loads of AP. Corki has loads of AP. Loads. So Faker E-start to get first strike proc and mid push. And he'll eventually start getting pushed in, I think. This bot matchup, a bit annoying for the Senna early. Oh, he got hooked there, BDD. It's not the end of the world, though. BDD, sorry, Deft. I was looking at the portraits on the right. So he went red, Krugs into Raptors. Poppy's doing these camps. Obviously, Owner couldn't do 3 camps bot into invade because he has no bot push and he has no secured mid push, and Corky's weak early, so it's hard to force. But this ward will show where Sinzao is for T1, so you know he's done 2 top camps into bot. But here come the pushing lanes, right? Top's pushing, bot's pushing, Sinzao's clearing. Karma can get mid push whenever she wants. All she has to do is mantra Q the back and then she's... He's on a 19-game win streak on Corky, yeah. Oh, he missed the cannon. I told you guys he had like a 20-game win streak on this champ. Why does Carry have TP? Because he's playing a Senna lane against Kalista Renata, so he's the one farming. T1 just need to get a good base off for their bot lane so they can buy support item. Owner's full clearing to bot. He's doing red buff last so he can save red buff and keep it for longer, because Sinzao's red buff is where he started, so that means his red buff's like already halfway timed out. So Owner's gonna do Krugs first, then red later, which means that by the time he fights Crab, maybe he has red buff advantage. It's kind of nice to do sometimes if enemy jungle starts red and you don't. He might have to backtrack for top Crab though, because he has no pushing lanes. He might even just get double Crab. This is why I think KT's draft was better. Like early game, I favor their position. I'm a person who likes early game comps and comps with options. I'm not a big fan of scaling comps. I like a balance, and I think they have a good balance. But if you're a scaling enjoyer, you might think blue side's comps better. I get it. Okay, no action. All Sinzao did was full clear to bot. They have really good vision bot side, so mid can push. Bot can push, and they can both lean to side. So you'll see BDD, when he plays this lane, is probably playing in this area of mid lane, you can see. Because he has vision bot side. He has no reason to walk up and play around the top side of mid. He always plays bot side of mid, so he's forever safe. Now I think KT can take a base here on bot lane. Carrier kind of wants to stop their base because he has TP. And Piosik double crabs. Perfect also got a reset off without TPing back. I think Owner fighting here is really risky. I was really surprised if Piosik just lets him take that crab. Why is he just letting him take the crab? He has Karma ready to move and Udyr top push. That's kind of weird. Anyway, I mean, I guess he just wanted the grubs. So I think T1's in a bit of a weird spot. Like, Carrier's base is going to get cancelled by Renata, I think. Oh no, Renata didn't do it. Rupert, fair enough. But Aatrox needs the base ASAP, I think. Okay, Carrier TP's back. Perfect's doing well. He hasn't died yet. I feel like he's close to dying though right now, looking at this lane. He's going out of... Oh, Zeus missed QE. Never mind, he's fine. Now he can push this wave out. He can cookie and look to proxy, to be honest. Yeah, just proxy. KT get early Drake, mid push, bot push, top push. This is why I think their comp is just stronger. It's really hard for T1 to find any options. Oh, Faker's trying to collapse on Perfect. That could be one option. But yeah, that Udyr, what he would do is just pop Biscuit and Potion and then just ghost down here. And it would take so long to chase that they would lose gold in lane. But it wouldn't really be worth the kill. Okay, Owner got it. Faker's here, but I'm not sure why. It's a 3v2, so Faker loses flash. Okay, Owner got Barrel's flash. 2-for-1 trade in favor of KT of flashes. Perfect again saves TP. He just runs back with play the steel cap, so that means he'll have TP in case he gets solo killed or takes a bad trade. He won't have unleashed TP before Zeus, so Owner puts some more in spot side before he bases. Good. Hex Shrinker first item for Zeus. You can see Hex Shrinker first item for Faker as well. The lanes are rough. They need to itemize against it. But KT need to make sure they keep the pace up. Like, Sinzao needs to clear the bot, contest grub respawn. They need to make sure they're on Drake on spawn, have bot push. They need to make sure they're ready to swap for Herald. Like, they need to be quick. Wow, they have double Hex Shrinker, Tier, and Swiftness Boots. Like, T1 is useless for the next 10 minutes. Just know if KT lose one fight... Oh, Carrier, why are you hooking so short? If KT lose one fight, it's gonna be rough. But if KT can't get a winning fight, then T1 will just wait till the third Drake, and then they'll destroy them somehow. I can feel it. Grubby's up in 15, should be easy. Grubby's, and then you can just clear the bot, Drake, and then just swap for Herald, and then see if they get a fight from T1, see if they can interest him in a fight. But I don't think T1's gonna fight. Can't lose early game if you don't draft early game, am I right? Good base timer by Deft. By the time he comes out of base and he pushes the next wave, there should be a dragon contest. So the Grubbies help the lane. So these lanes that push can get plates more often. And now he's going to proxy the wave because Zinzao's top side. They have double pink though, they need to transition that down and fight Drake. They're trying to make a pick onto Karma here. Maybe expecting her to face check bot side after midwave to get vision on Drake. There's a timer here for T1 to control this bot side river, but they should get flushed out as Xin Zhao clears down. They just need to make sure they don't get caught on bot. They have Kalista ult for Renata. They're probably going to have to use it. Malik Dance picked up. No blade yet though. Perfect needs the base. Alright, T1, do you fight this dragon? They have no Kalista ult and you have package. Zeus is not moving down though. Is Faker picking up package? Yes, he is. Alright, so T1 have some control. Perfect's dropping top wave. He's not dropping top wave. He thought about it again. Perfect's trying to chunk Zeus because he knows Zeus wants to move down to Drake with that top push. So that means he will be late Perfect, but Zeus will be lower.
I mean, they are going to go for
Hook onto Xin.
Who is going to press his ultimate ability as now
BDD is behind with TP and he gets yoinked away. Nice flash by Barrel. Oh, Deft is caught. Deft's alive though. What? How is T1 winning this fight? They're playing Senna and Corki. Misplay by Deft. Alright, they get the Drake there, KT, but not optimal. Not actually going to go for the Drake. They're just going to reset. Oh, they're TPing back with Carrier. Yeah, they're going to have to give it. Wow. T1 got the second dragon. That's unreal. That is not legal with KT's comp that T1 gets this dragon. That really hurts their win condition, because this could be Infernal, right? Ocean's also quite strong. Well, now I would favor T1 to win, because KT's win condition just got stopped. Now T1 can mega chill. Top's going to start winning quite hard. Mid is getting to a break point where he's untouchable, and Senna's souls are stacking up. Kalista doesn't even have blade yet. She should base if she recalls now. What is Owner building? He's MR Merchant right now. Okay, they swapped for Herald. Good timing for KT. I think this is pretty hard for T1 to fight. They still need a bit more time, but saying that Zeus has TP, they might try something with Poppy ult.
Not going to hit Pioshik though. It will come down to a smite fight. Who's going to get it? It will go away.
Kalista got it.
Well, Kalista
Zeus TP'd back, but he has no ult. Okay, T1's fighting this, and they're winning without Aatrox ult. And Corki's not even here. They just won 5v4 without Aatrox ult. With a scaling comp. And now the game is just like completely over. I think KT know this game's over as well. T1 pick scaling and win a Herald fight with Tears and Hex Shrinkers. 4v5. Well, 4v4 I would suppose, you know. Udyr TP'd in, but Faker arrives mega late. Is Hex Shrinker that bad of an item? It's a fine item, but they don't have that much AP in 4v4, 5v5. They have Xin Zhao and Kalista, right? So it doesn't provide that much value out of lane. And also it stunts your first item. So KT had like first items before they even finished theirs, because they're playing like tier longsword with Hex Shrinkers and stuff. And the other side had Malignants, right? And Sunlit Skies. So yeah, I think KT is completely out of the game now. Like, obviously the gold is quite, you know, it's not that big of a deal, but composition-wise, this is a horrid. Now they're gonna get outscaled, outranged, and they're behind early. Would you say it's 85-15 T1? I would say it's 90-10 to T1 to win this game.
Meaning that Pioshik and Deft are at a lot of risk.
Dive into Udyr here. That's pretty bold out of the side of T1, although with the Senna ult on top.
Yeah, there's not much to say more. Like, this is when I get a bit of like... This is when if I was a caster, I would have to like make the game seem more interesting than it is sometimes, you know? Like, in my head as an analyst, I know this game's completely done. But I would have to like say, well, I think KT really need to start looking for a number of advanced TP plays on the opposite sides and stop trying to play 1-3-1. You know, maybe they can get mid-push with Kalista and try and collapse top and try and TP on this Corki. TP wards are probably their only way back, you know. There's no way they're going to win this game. T1 have TP to match as well. There's no TP advantage. So, yeah, I'm not going to lie to you now. It's really hard for KT to win. They need to like 5-man group somehow, and like T1 needs to make mistakes. Senna has 80 souls, which is actually like okay. I love it how Zeus is like, his new thing now is blind picking Aatrox. They did nothing. They have 1 kill. They have full early game 3 pushing lanes. They did nothing. I think they should have punished. They should have punished top more. Like Zeus was perma on the tower. They should have looked for top dives. Neutral objective endies, which was good to do neutrals, but they were never like threatening anyone under
It's
tower.
a little messed up as well, 'cause I think Ocean
Like, I think
actually
bot is
quite
kind of
good for
hard to play
T1
around.
because
Like,
they have Senna
they have Senna
and
Note
Exos
and
to stay
diving
inside, and they
Nautilus
have
lanes is really
Vitality
hard. You have to play
Aatrox
really well around
heals
Renata
and
W
stuff.
when Xin Zhao or Renata's
So,
tanking.
It's not fair,
But if you think that's too difficult, then I think looking for top dives
should
is
have been
fine.
Infernal.
Putting Aatrox behind just helps the game.
Probably a job
2-item
of,
Kalista, 22 minutes.
farming those up.
Oi, oi, oi.
You know, that's what I was
Yep,
saying.
they're gonna flip
Come
Nash with
on,
Kalista
yeah,
2 items.
There we go.
T1 out of position.
T1?
No vision.
Hello?
Sticks in this Baron, but no, they're just gonna back off.
They're gonna
here.
take
They
the
get
Nash?
TP with the helicopter.
They're not gonna
He's
touch the
using
Nash.
this yet. Perfect, trying to get that flank as
Oh, Faker
goes
just
over the top.
went full psycho.
He's just gonna flash away from everybody
He's
as
baiting
T1
everyone to go on
loses
himself, I guess.
isolated on the backside of this fight.
And now they're all gonna die to Zeus.
But the damage is already done here as Carrier
Oh
gets
my
a
good
massive
God.
3-man knockup with his ultimate. And that just might be the nail in the coffin.
Oh my
KT are
good
being
God.
wiped. The only
Well,
ones
they
to
got
get
Faker.
away, but
And
Yeah.
T1,
The game was lost
they have
the
a
second they
fair
lost the
share of
Herald.
experience
Actually, the game was
with
lost the second they
setting
lost the
up
second Drake.
Baron expected.
Losing that second Drake was
The
just
funniest
completely
part about
GG.
this is owner,
Faker just full sent it because of
sets up
Renata
a
ult, I think,
really
right?
nice
Barrel
block
R flashes
zoning
here, I think.
Faker with a
It was kind of smart by
colossally
Faker,
successful
otherwise he would have been
splits
CC'd,
the
so he
fight
unstoppable
up
through the Renata ult.
He flashes
damage to no
Don't
one
look
at this
Zeus
point.
items.
It's just hilarious.
Oh my
Yeah, for
god.
depth and for KT, obviously, but just
That
subjectively, it's
Aatrox,
like,
what?
you don't touch this
24
guy.
minutes?
No, you don't.
So
270 CS?
even with for Hollow Radiance next, I mean,
He
it's just the
can
first
literally
cards.
two-shot
No,
everyone right now.
they're gonna get
My
range
Aatrox, basically.
without being ulted
My
by
Aatrox.
Back of the
T1
fight,
macro was
just
good. They 4-man
people
bot.
down,
Zeus buffs
people
mid-wave.
alive. Senna
They
is
siege bot
incredibly
tier 2, they
strong
get it, they move
on
mid, they
this
secure
match.
It's
mid
one of the
tower,
hidden
and all the meanwhile
upsides
carry a
playing
bases and runs top, the buff
like
top wave to push
Kalista
out
as
so
well,
they
is
don't
that
have to
you actually
reset.
trade a
And they can
top.
just be
So
ready
you
to
get
collapse
way
from
more
top wave when it
souls,
crashes.
which allows you to
You get 3 outer towers.
accelerate to the point where
Is that
Looks like they
108?
want to
Yeah,
reset though.
already.
you accelerate.
They should be in
early.
time, I guess.
Kalista
And then Aatrox covers
to
bot. He has no
such a
TP though.
insane
So that's a
degree,
window for KT if they want to
and
force
the
on top tier 2,
benefit
if they try to...
of making this
Okay, instead of
front line
forcing on
even
top tier 2,
tankier.
maybe they can try and dive the
And this
Aatrox,
one
but
is
I think
barring
diving the
a
Aatrox is suicide.
complete
I think he
collapse of
pentakills
T1,
you.
this one is no TPs.
Alright, Zeus 1 versus 5.
5v1.
All he has is a Sen ult.
Tende.
I think Zeus is in a lot of trouble here, right? That's an insane
Oh,
amount
he's
of
fucked.
damage going into depth as he...
Oh,
Q3
sad.
down, but
If
it's
he had
1,000
flash, he
gold
probably would have
into the
one-shot
hands
Kalista, but he
of
couldn't
depth.
Q3 him. I also think Zeus should have stayed under the tower.
Into the pockets of KT.
He really
pretty
should have stayed
nice.
under the tower.
And now perfect, he's being focused down, but he's a tank. I mean, that's not where you want your damage to go in.
There's no barrel.
You see, Carry is incredibly tanky himself as an...
Senna has
And, yeah, Barrel
113
not
souls.
being here.
I'm actually surprised
He
Zeus
was
like
trying
died
to make
that
sure
quickly.
the-
He's full lethality, yeah, I know that, but
Yeah.
I thought with ult up
Yeah.
They did it.
They did
landing
do
spells,
it. They did help
I
for
really
him.
think he should have stayed here.
If he gets one more Q off,
think going between the towers was
definitely
suicide.
dead, and
Like, Carry actually got that
I
TP
don't
off.
really care about the karma in this case. Ult is going to be utilized on the perfect, and Zeus is just
Holy
too
fuck,
huge,
Zeus.
and he will take him out.
Zeus, don't go too crazy. Get Soul, get Nash. Time's their best friend.
the experiments to
This is
keep
GG.
Senna down.
Aatrox is such a
Zeus
good champ.
gonna be feeling
Aatrox
good
is a
about
good
that.
champ. It's fucking cool. I don't care how OP it is.
All
It's
I'm
fun.
wondering, Veldas, is
I'd rather watch
when is
Aatrox and
T1
Cassante.
even
Ah, he's just
better
getting his
in game
package to
number
TP
2?
in. Alright, game's over now, I think.
Game number fantastic.
Is KT contesting the Soul?
Yeah. But,
Well, there goes their
now
front
he's
line.
getting out
Oh,
there.
shit.
God. As a matter
Oh,
of
shit.
Hawkins comes in, and Deft is just dead immediately. The poor guy has no chance in this game. As Biosik is going to go down as well. That's 3
Oh,
of them
God.
out of
Faker
this one
TPs
because
to end.
TPs all over the map.
And Zeus TPs
Zeus
for
will
kills.
look for the kills while Faker is looking for the kill. And will try to defend
if Zeus
his
just
owners
TP'd
just
with Faker, they could
running
end.
through the turrets. And yeah, this one is a done deal. Has been for a while, guys. And C1
Alright, this
are
game
playing
was
with
not
their
close
food.
after
Just
KT
a
lost
bit
the second
here,
Drake.
but trying
The
to
game
get
was
those
already really hard.
max stacks
And they lost the
to end
Herald, and the game was even harder.
133 in this one on the
I
side, which
think
was given over to him.
KT did
As I say
nothing
that,
with
he's
their
getting
early
more
mid comp.
and more, 136, as
T1
the
just kinda
Nexus will
sat
go
there and
down,
scaled.
T1. Early plan
Keep
from
doubting
KT
T1 when they
was
stop
very
fooling around.
obvious.
Teams don't stand a chance.
Draft
I
these
said
aggressive
T1's gonna
lanes,
2-0 them. What do you want
stack
about
early
stop doubting
objectives,
T1? I just said
and
KT had a nice
try
draft.
never to say, "Oh, perfect,
Udyr
actually
ban.
gonna get his Udyr ban the way."
Why did they ban
Respect
Udyr?
that.
It's probably just annoying as fuck.
Well, it's
Smolder's open, Guma.
1-1, it's only fair.
Smolder's open.
Forest on the
You have
coming
Orianna,
side,
Azir,
look
Hui,
towards
Smolder, Rel.
What will be the choice?
They have easy picks. Come on.
MT for
Orianna
Marc,
pick,
Nautilus,
sure.
which is a-
Alright, here
Senna
comes Azir,
up
Orianna.
into the form, and the vibe pick
Oh,
up
thanks,
here.
old man. I don't think
Imagine
Senna
T1
ban's
gonna
worth it for
wants
KT.
to ban the can share,
But it is
you can
T1.
also bet it
Now they
warrants
could ban
a
counter supports if they want to blind something like Nautilus, like Brown ban is fine, but I don't think they'll do it. Like Rel is definitely something they could look at. Any Zinzal banners? Or any Jarvan banners, actually. Jarvan ban could work pretty well for T1, depending on what they play on AD on 4. Karma's still open if they want to play like Estro Karma with Jarvan ban, right? That should get them pushed into Varus lane. They ban Viego. Oh! Guma did it! Gumayusi Smolder! Oh, they're gonna blind Nautilus with no support cover. Can't go Jarvan now.
They ban away the
Ooh,
Lucian
Wukong's
instead,
good.
which is kind of
Is
such
Carrier
as
gonna last pick
Smolder.
Braum here? I hope he doesn't.
Like we
Is
did see
Smolder good with the
yesterday,
enchanters?
Esports was able to do that very
Like
effectively.
Smolder Renata, is that
Support
degenerate?
you.
I think it's Braum then, isn't it? Alistar could be good.
The amount of
Guma has 70 games of Smolder in solo queue already. There's no fucking way he does. He has 12. He has 12. Alright, I'm not sure how Smolder's push goes, but I'm guessing Varus Nautilus gets pushed early into T1. Mid push is contested, but I think Orianna wins, and then top push should be in favor of KT. 100 games against both of them. Like each, by the way, not combined. They're both on their 100th game at the same time. So they should have side push here, KT, and T1 should have mid push. Faker 8-0, 2-0, 4-0. First timing in bot though, this split, obviously they played Alistar before. A lot of trading in mid. BDD is already half. Nice hook onto Smolder. That's gonna hurt Guma. Pretty bad play there from Guma getting hooked like that. Should be okay though. Ooh, Owner's early ganking mid. But BDD is just dead, isn't he? That easy? That's it's just that easy? 3 camps top into mid? Ah, BDD should not die to that. Oh, Carrier. Oh, Carrier, what a play. Oh my god. They're just outplaying them right now. Nice Q flash. Varus no sums now. Oh, barrel hooked the minion. Owner's trying to defend his bot camps. He has no smite though, Owner. Kind of hard for KT to fight this, but T1 need level 3. The Gromp reset, that's huge. They should look for Nautilus here. No flash. Hook onto... Oh, Guma flies over the wall onto Deft. Get him, Guma. Piosik's dead. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, now it's just over, isn't it? Now it's just over. 4-0 in 3 minutes. Man, KT are just... What are they doing? What happened to the telecom wars, man? It's a stomp. It's a stompycom wars. The only like struggle T1 might have in this series is what they're ordering for food after the game. What is this, bruh? KT suck. How did Carrier die? Maybe he like died trying to freeze the wave? Or like make it crash, I think Carrier died trying to crash the wave. Owner gets grubbies while Wukong's patting bot. They're not diveable bots. Zeus is just listening to payphone while his team's winning. Top lane just vibing. Everyone's vibing. Piosik didn't even do red buff yet. 27 stacks on Smolder. I want to see a replay of Carrier's death. I can't wait for that day. Okay, Carrier's dead. Nice gank, nice kill. Not much counterplay there. Onus on Drake, but it's not the end of the world because they get Drake, right? And bot wave seems pretty good. Now, KT has to stay to push this out, but Piosik's covering it, so Ono needs to make sure he doesn't... Oh, he got cancelled on his fly. Okay, Guma's getting hooked a bit too much on this champ. He tried to fly before the hook. Man, Perfect's actually doing really well in this lane. Nar is Perfect's OTP. I thought Udyr was his OTP. Okay, red buff contest. Hook hits. Ono might be dead here. Who's over? Well, they got the red buff. And they have good vision top side. Top is losing a little bit. Looks like an isolation. This is rough. Oh, Carrier Q flashing in again. Bro. Carrier is in death's head. Oh, Guma gives his uncle the kill. I would have taken that shit in a heartbeat. Carrier's Q flashes. Deft can't lane. For once, Perfect's doing well against Zeus, but his team's getting stomped. I love it how he like EQ flashes, so it doesn't look like the animation from the knock. It's like, is that a thing? Is it faster to EQ flash on Alistar than Q flash because the Q animation gets cancelled or something? Looks like some kind of animation cancel. Anyway, 6 grubbies over to T1, and they should be in time for Drake on bot side. Top looks rough though. Looks very rough now actually, no W. Alright, what can T1 do? I mean, they can just run through mid and just do Drake now as well. I think they're so strong on the 4v4. Perfect has TP soon though. Maybe Caedrel doesn't he actually had no Hex Flash, he has Sorcery Second. Is he running Sorcery Second so when he Q flashes on Nimbus Cloak he can walk behind him and W? Before they can flash? I guess that's the reason, right? Drake's up in 30. Owner's gonna do Raptors and backcheck, I guess. Zeus TP top though. Could be a bit of a sketchy one. Top situation looks like they could look for TP here with Gnar, right? I think T1 needs to be careful on this Dragon start. Unless they can somehow 4v5 it. Perfect wants to... But P06 on Gromp. Why aren't they fighting this Drake with TP advantage? Man, KT are not fighting any window they have that is like advantageous. They don't have Mega Gnar? Yes, so what? They have 5v4. And Alistar has no flash. So T1's engage is one-dimensional with Vi. Thought they could fight it maybe, but... I guess perfect TPing back and bullying top is better. Lane gank? Is it gonna work? Can be a bit risky. He needs Gnar to kind of use E. Oh, he gets the push. Oh my god, Zeus. It's like perfection. Jesus, man, it was perfect. That setup from Zeus was so clean, man. EQ3 W into VIQ. Now top is fine again. Top is winning even for T1. All of that lead from Gnar, 13 minutes worth of lane phase, just got annihilated in one jungle roll. One jungle right click just stopped 10 minutes of outplaying. Oh, perfect as Triforce. Oh, Faker, you saw what he did there? He walked back, sped up Caedrel with his W so Caedrel could get in range to get support stacks before the creeps died. So now he has his upgraded... Oh, Faker. Oh, Faker. Well, we're in an ult. Drake spawning in 20 seconds. That's actually a problem. That is a problem. Herald mid for mid push. Maybe KT can get this Drake. Look at Nolta's position. And look at the Orianna position. This is really awkward. Faker can dive really easily here if he steps up. Okay, pushed him in. Oh, he Vi-ulted back over. Nice hit by Deft. Man! Perfect. You good? Oh, Caedrel Q flash. Oh, and he knocked in Varus again. That's the 3rd time he's done that to Deft. Did Deft just not want to flash? But Caedrel just fuck. Deft can't play against Caedrel. It's impossible. He has a mental block. Oh, missed you. What a team fight though. Nice ult back by Owner to cancel the engage. Still died though. Nice push by BDD on the Vi. Zeus got perfect. Guma killed BDD because he committed over the wall. And Faker didn't really have ult. I think Caedrel has Q flash won in the fight though. Their team fighting is just immaculate. Like, I mean, I know they were slightly ahead, but they were down on Orianna ult and they didn't have positioning on Drake. But they still execute a fight where they basically use one flash, right? Everyone else has flash up. All of KT's top side was using flash basically to get the engage in the first place. Or like to try and follow up. I think perfect was to use it away. And they're still... Did anyone even die in that fight? Apart from Owner? No, right? Mid top is really good by T1. They don't have mid tier 1 though, right? So mid top feels easier because they can't crash feels harder. They can't crash a wave on tier 2, but they have to force his top tier 1. KT are covering it well. But it's rinse and repeat. Just keep pushing, keep moving. They should get that top tier 1 down eventually. And if KT over rotate, then Guma can try and sneak mid tier 1. Actually, that tower mid is dead. No matter what. Oh, Guma got cancelled on it. So what they wanted to do there was base on 4 members after pushing in waves. Come out mid and then start really looking for a Baron Force, I imagine. Or a bot tier 2 dive. But I don't think the bot tier 2 dive's happening. Chat, how is Smolder's damage on Baron? If Kai'Sa's a 10 and Jhin is a 1, where would Smolder be? Like a 7? That's not bad actually. So it's kind of like a... Okay, that's not bad.
네.
여기서 싸움
Red buff contest.
달려들어 놨고요. 페리.
그리고 먹은 킬이 아니에요.
그리고
엄마가 좀 딴
Crazy to me that they all like got a coordinated reset to get bot vision, so they could fight the red buff. Because I think a lot of teams would have just defaulted to running back top and mid and letting Cassante push bot, but instead they base after top and mid push. They let Cassante overstay, and then they run bot and fight red as 5. And they push them out, and they get mid wave and chunk mid tower a bit. Then they go back to their setups. That's a really cool setup. I think if KT didn't respect it well enough, that could have been game breaking. If they overstepped and lost a member or two, they would lose mid tier 2. They're waiting for Soul. I mean, Chemtech Soul's not the best, but it's good. I don't know. It's kind of like we got blessed with 2023 Telecom War, and now it's like 2024 Telecom War. Oh, maybe. KT, maybe. Not a bad position. Not a bad position at all. They kind of need to force Drake, so BDD will base in TP. It's on BDD if he can hit a shuffle on Faker or Guma, but obviously they have flash up, so I don't know if that's happening. They have to try though. I think BDD just has to try and glide in. They have 10 seconds on Owner. Perfect kind of zones. Oh, KT's gonna get wiped here, I think, if Owner can get here in time. Let's see though. They have a blast cone for Carrier if he wants to go in. They got the Drake. Maybe they can force Baron here though, T1, because KT's tempo is in the pavement bot side. So tempo works on sides, right? All the tempo is invested bot side by KT, like all their vision and members are here. So if they were to rush Nash to retake, they have to go like this. Now they're either face checking into darkness or T1's on Nash. I hope they're on. Okay, nice run Nash. KT have regained a bit of position. Carrier. Well, that's very deep for a poke Varus, isn't it? Not bad here for BDD. Oh, he got hit by Viking. Oh, he didn't get the... He didn't get the Cassante. Okay, I think Owner went a little bit too deep, but it's okay. Like, I think it's better that he uses Violed for like Azir, who can dash in, or Wukong to peel for Orianna. This game was kind of over from the bot play. KT lost the window where they had TP advantage top. T1 never really gave them any options. Why does T1 play like this against higher up teams, and then against Nongshim they just lose the game in a 50-minute fucking psycho fiesta? Ooh, what the fuck, Zeus, you psycho? I feel like every time I see Smolder ults, they're just used to be used. Like, Guma is not at fault, but I just feel like Mom ults just come in really randomly. Like poke almost. Maybe it's because of the cooldown is quite low with this build. It gives vision as well. Oh yeah, Smolder ult gives vision, does it? Ooh. Nice poke by Def. Nice Nautilus ult on Faker. Owner has GA though. Nice shockwave onto BDD. Good flash reaction by Guma. Not sure if he needed to flash, but better safe than sorry. Is it a pentakill for the fucking dragon? Nope. It was robbed. This wasn't even a telecom war. This was an absolute slaughter. This really just was a slaughter. And even Owner is a bit like, wait, that's it? Am I done? I will say, as much as I think KT are frauds, like, that was a terrible game by KT. Like, what are they doing?
Bit of a sore spot.
That wasn't even competitive.